Hey everybody, and welcome to our channel. We're the Knights of the Drunk Watch. We just finished watching Season 3, Episode 6 of The Handmaid's Tale, titled Household. I'm Zach.
I'm Kate.
I'm Crystal.
I'm Jacob.
That's Mark back there.
Hello.
We're the Knights of the Drunk Watch.
And
now our
our
talk
talk
begins.
So we're going to go first to whatever conversation y'all were having. Crystal's never watched it before.
I haven't.
I've never watched it either.
What conversation was
I
it?
don't know. I cut y'all off.
Cool. So let's just start at the beginning of this episode then.
That's a great idea.
So, Gilead has decided to mitigate with Canada with a neutral party, which of course is always the Swiss.
Yeah.
Why are the Swiss always neutral?
Well, first they go
It's
to
the
DC,
chocolate.
and we find out that shit's different in DC.
Yeah, so the
Stricter.
handmaids have to wait upon their family on a circular mat and kneel.
And they're silenced. That's
And
the big
then we found out that they get bars around their mouth,
like rings.
Yeah, she called them rings.
and they get a nice little mouth binder.
Yeah.
Don't want to look at what they've done.
Yeah.
That's probably it.
That's
No,
probably
that's
exactly what it is.
100% that's what it is.
Yeah.
So if you're a mouth breather,
You're SOL.
you're fucked.
Oh, I would be done.
Yeah.
I'd
Yeah.
die.
I die because of allergies. So they meet with the. Basically, what happened was they meet with the Swiss, to try to get Nicole back because Serena's the worst, cannot be trusted, but can be hated. And so they want to talk to June of Joseph, and they want to find out what is really happening. June tells them that she doesn't want Nicole to come back, and tries to strike a deal with them.
With using Nick as leverage.
Right.
Like, the father can tell you all sorts of stuff. He was the eye. He is the part of the eye. He's
now a commander. I don't know. I don't understand why. Maybe Switzerland's the only country that has been neutral this whole time.
This whole time? Probably.
Because, Mexico's not neutral. Canada's definitely not neutral.
Yeah.
South America's probably still in disarray. China? I don't know.
Have
So,
you guys seen China at all?
no, not yet. We know
China's
Mexico.
probably like, screw you guys, we're just...
Mexico showed up the first season. And Canada's always been like the refuge.
Yeah.
Okay.
People are trying to flee to Canada.
So, June thinks she's gotten a hand over the Waterfords finally, and then without knowing Nick's sudden backstory, all of a sudden, like it seems.
Are we surprised, though?
No.
Not in the least.
I've never seen the show and I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
But I am a little surprised if he was like such a fucking hero. Why were the Waterfords were dicks to Nick? Like.
Well, I could see it being like they didn't say they said he was a soldier.
She made it sound like more like he was like an assassin. Like he took out some
She straight up said he was a Crusader. Soldier.
Yeah.
I feel like it's more than that.
Okay, well, based on what she literally said with her face,
Literally what
Right.
she
She
But
said
who did
he
she
was
say
a
it to?
June.
So why do you trust that?
Has she lied to June yet? This is the Swiss woman. This isn't Serena.
But no, Serena's the one that told June.
No.
Yeah. The Swiss woman did not tell.
She
the
told
Swiss
her
woman said he has a reputation.
He can't be
that
trusted.
he cannot be trusted.
He was not who you thought he was. And that's when June asked Serena,
What did
what's
he
the
do
deal with Nick?
before?
And she's like, oh, he was a soldier for the Crusade. I think he may have been part of what took over DC. Because things in DC
Yeah,
seem...
but even if you're part of that, that doesn't mean that he was...
No, but I'm saying...
He could have been a front line, even if he was a front line person who not headed the charge, but was one of the first people in murdering everybody.
Yeah.
You can still be a low
Maybe he's
soldier.
a Kingslayer. He was like Secret Service, just like, I'm here to protect the president.
Yeah, it seemed like he pulled a integral part of that situation. Like I don't know.
I think you're extrapolating out a lot.
We're gonna find out.
Okay.
We're gonna find out.
Everybody's
I don't trust this Serena woman.
No, Serena's not to be trusted.
No.
We're not to talk to her anymore. I think, hopefully, June knows, like, Serena, it just can't pull it together. Like, she just needs to go down with everything else.
Yeah.
Like, just done. Just be done with her. She's the one that invented this whole fucking situation that we're in, and she knows it's hell to shit, and she doesn't care. She's fine. Because she thinks she has, like, a modicum of power.
Yeah.
And that's probably why she was all for creating this world that she created, because she thought
Right.
she would.
She
have
even
power.
said to the commander, I thought we were going to be equals. That was the plan. We were going to be equal.
But, I mean, I think it's so ridiculous because I don't know how long Gilead's been around, but, like, she's been at the head of, like, this whole thing since the beginning, and she's still got her finger cut off by her husband.
Oh, well,
How does she not understand at this point that, like, no, you fucked yourself and you have no power and it's your fault?
Well, Kate, to get a timeline on how long that's happened is, like, see, the age of June's daughter. Because she seemed like a toddler age whenever they were trying to escape.
Yeah, so it's been multiple years.
3 or 4 years.
Yeah. It's been multiple
Max 4.
years of her, like, being at
Right.
the side of one of a prominent
But
commander
again-
until now.
But also, it's a commentary on classism, right? Because in classism, the whole point is you have more power than the class below you.
Yeah.
Even though you don't really hold any power, you're just made to believe that you hold something over somebody else.
Well, I mean, and
Well,
that's
I'm not
why
talking
women
about
wear
the-
the colors that they do too.
But that's what Serena is kind of, she's falling into of, even though she honestly has no power, she has more than a handmaid does.
Yeah, but going back to her statement, like, I guess it's just ridiculous for her to think. It is so utterly delusional for her to think she has any power.
Yeah, of course.
Like,
Yeah.
and, like, it would make sense for some of these other wives to be that delusional, but she's seen so many sides of this that she is just, like,
Right.
purposefully, willfully being stupid.
But she benefits from it? Is
How? Not really.
I mean, they have the status, right?
Yeah, but what else does she have?
What else
She has
can-
nothing else.
What else can she get? Or there really is nothing for her to get. Like, she's not going to be head of household. Like, she's not going to have her own house. That's never going to happen. She doesn't want to lead her friends into any kind of,
Because she is.
and not even a rebellion, just like a disagreement.
Yeah.
Like, she's not. June was not asking her to, like, ask her friends to burn their houses down. She's just
Yeah.
like, just ask your friends to fucking, like, we want to read the Bible.
Yeah.
Well, but they did, and they came. Like, she had backup. when
Right,
they
and
did
that was part of June's argument of half left but half stayed.
Yeah.
So why don't you focus on that half of the wives that stayed with you, and it just grows from there. And Serena, she's just scared. She's fucking scared. She's weak. She doesn't want to. I don't know. She doesn't ultimately want to
She's
wield that
stupid.
power.
She's
Yeah.
stupid.
And again, it's all about optics. So if you're not with your husband, you're not with your wife, somehow you're a weaker person.
Yeah.
Well, the whole thing backfires on June,
Yeah.
and now June's neck is kind of out there because Serena knows what she did.
That she, talked to the
That she was
Swiss.
a-
Talked
Swiss.
yeah, and they had a whole confrontation in front of the Lincoln Monument.
Right before that big, stupid.
Weird thing.
Weird thing. That
Uh,
was weird.
I hope this is June. Like, you can go fuck yourself thoroughly.
Well, we were talking about, because that's basically what she said. But we were also talking about, like, I think they're unwittingly giving her so much power.
Yes.
They're making her a
They're making
power
her a figurehead
figure. Yeah.
of the handmaids, and look how obedient she's being, and and putting her on national television and around international television, honestly. And yeah, they're giving her a lot of fucking power, making her the spokesperson of.
So, like, just from me watching today, it kind of reminds me of Hunger Games.
Well, it's a dystopian
It's
society.
an American dystopia.
Yeah.
And
But I mean, like, them giving June power reminds me of how they did everything with Katniss.
Yeah.
Especially in the second two movies, or the last two movies.
Well, they haven't learned.
Clearly not.
And they think they're. I mean, this is gonna backfire on them both.
On Serena and June?
Yeah. And why? So Serena said. Oh, she was like, said you're gonna get out of here. We're never gonna see you. So she meant this like another house. She didn't mean like you're gonna get out of here.
No, I think she meant another house.
Well, it almost seemed like Serena and Waterford were going to stay in DC, and you're going to go home.
Yeah.
Is what she said. She said, you're going to go home. Meaning she'd go back to Bradley Whitford.
And Serena's stuck here.
And Serena and Waterford are going to stay
to have sex with what's-his-face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Wouldn't you?
Yes.
For a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
But I
totally
have
would.
to do things.
What else do you have to do? You have to go, like...
You know,
Take care of the plethora of children that you have.
I mean...
Wait, are you Christopher Maloney or are you Joseph Fiennes?
Does it matter?
I have to choose?
No, yes, I'm asking.
Can I be the shower head?
No, because you're saying you'd only stay for a week, and I'm saying what else? Like he has to go back home and oppress women. Like they burned down his house.
He can't do
and
that.
he can do
Right.
that in
He doesn't
DC.
have a house.
Like he
Fine.
can't do that in DC.
He
Yeah.
can burn down his own house in DC.
I
He's
see what
got
you're
his
saying.
Martha
So I can oppress someone and get some dick in the shower.
Yeah.
In
forever.
DC.
Yeah.
Okay.
That DC dick. We've talked about this.
We talked
before.
about this. We've heard that DC has the highest per capita amount of singles.
Oh
in it.
yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all.
There's a reason why.
They're all Trump workers, but
Yeah.
whatever.
Drink for getting political.
Oh, it's DC. We're talking about DC.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I gagged, so I drank.
Anything else we talk about? That's pretty much the episode. Is all how this.
People who haven't watched it before, what'd you think?
I understand why a lot of people have told me that I would hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because all it did was leave me pissed
Mad.
off.
Yeah.
Oh, you shouldn't watch the first season. Definitely
No.
should watch the first
Oh,
season.
well, I'm gonna have to now.
Yeah,
No.
Now
as
I
far
have
as all
to
the-
catch up on everything that's fucking
As far as the terrible things that have been happening in this series, this
This has been a
season
light
been pretty
season.
tame.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
You definitely won't be a fan of Serena.
Well, I already don't like
Nah,
her.
you're fine.
Matter of fact, I don't really like anybody right
Yeah.
now.
Honestly, nothing was really spoiled.
I like Moira.
Yeah.
Who's Moira?
Not
She's
in
the
this
best
episode,
friend.
Yeah.
She's the
Oh,
best
okay,
friend.
cool.
She was
Not in this episode.
in
She's in
did
Canada.
you watch Orange is the New
She a
Black?
handmaid?
Yes.
No.
She was Pussy. What was
Oh,
her-
okay. Yeah.
All right, so let's sign
I like
off.
her.
Yeah, she's great.
Let's go eat because Mark is making. I heard cheese being pulled out.
Yes.
So-
Yes, cheese.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah.
We are a few people here, and stick around. We'll be back. We're watching
Big Little Lies.
Big Little Lies, and we're watching Stranger Things.
Things.
Yes.
Episode
Yeah.
3. I'm ready. All right,
I'm
so
here for Stranger Thongs.
Stranger Things.
Thongs.
So we are the Knights of the Drunk Watch,
And now our talk has ended. Bye. See you later.
Ciao. Auf Wiedersehen.